Jackson State has a lot of talent returning to the secondary next year. Dejon Nugget Warren, Isaiah Bolden, Keverick Wiggins, Shiloh Sanders, John Huggins, and many more, with the addition of high school phenom Travis Hunter. But what if I told you there's one DB that has a lot of potential and not a lot of people brought him up? But I'll chime in. Today's show is brought to you by Booked and Busy Talent. Booked and Busy Talent is a full talent agency that doesn't chase deals, they create deals. Clients receive counsel from strategic management consultants who have worked at Google for former President Barack Obama and in the healthcare industry. Their cross-industry business knowledge has helped them secure groundbreaking deals for their clients, such as first-team All-SEC gymnast Darian Goburn, the undisputed queen of the four, and Jackson State University two-sport human highlight reel Malachi Wyman. What are you waiting for? Get booked and busy today by contacting them at bookedandbusytalent@gmail.com to set up a future client consultation to get your NIL deals rolling. What's good, everyone? This is RawTruth Media giving you the raw content that you deservedly need. Peace and love, peace and blessings to everyone that's listening. Make sure to like and share this video if you can. So today's topic is about an underrated DB who was part of last year's recruiting class, 2021 that is, Herman Smith. He was listed as an athlete, has good measurables, 6 foot, 190 pounds, has the physique, speed, athleticism to be a premier defensive back, especially in the SWAC. Looking at his film, I can tell that his best position was safety, just based on the film. But at Jackson State, they moved him to cornerback, which is not bad at all. And I think the first year was just learning the position of corner. I'm sure he's played corner before, but at that next level, it's a different animal. But I know Jackson State has Travis Hunter coming in, and then they have Beasley coming in from St. John Bosco. But I made this video to talk about the depth of Jackson State, and do not sleep on this player, and Herman Smith. Herman Smith, in due time, will be a cornerback that you see, a DB overall, that you say to yourself, where did he come from? We know we recruited him, but man, he just came out and just did the damn thing. That's what people will say when it's all said and done. When it comes to recruiting and analyzing talent, the best type of prospects are a player like a Herman Smith, who played all over the field. So he has good ball skills. He could play nickel if you want him to be a nickel. We just mentioned corner and safety, all over the field. And that's an important trait to have, because when it's 3rd and 10 and you need a turnover and your defense has been on the field for so long, these are the players that make plays. Whether you see it next year or you see it in 2023, there's going to be a year when Herman Smith comes out of nowhere and you just oozing with talent, and you say, wow, he showed up at the right time. Will it be next year? We got to see. There's a lot of depth. There's going to be a lot of competition, and I can't wait to see what happens in the spring game. It's going to be one of the most competitive spring games in Jackson State. A ton of talented players vying for position. And the thing about the spring game is just because you're a starter in the spring game doesn't mean you're going to keep that job in the fall. Because not to forget, they're going to add, meaning Jackson State, they're going to add more transfers. The players who are disappointed of their spring results in other college teams, they're going to hit the transfer portal. And Coach Prime alluded to that in one of those interviews, that he's expecting it to happen. He's going to be like a baseball player with a catcher's mitt just to catch them all. Having a lot of DBs is a good problem to have. Trust me. The way these offenses are evolving and being creative, and then the SWAC adding more talented coordinators. Grambling State has Hugh Jackson, who's a creative mind, but there is a rumor, allegedly. I'm not saying it's 100% going to happen, but looking through the web, there's a rumor that Art Browse may be the offensive coordinator of Grambling. All I can say is he's very talented in coaching offense. No matter what you think about him, he's talented in coaching offenses. And in recruiting, he has Texas on lock. The Coaches Association in Texas is like a fraternity. He has respect for all high school coaches in that state. That Veer offense that he has transformed and made it into what it is today, a lot of Texas high school coaches run that offense. And if he goes to Grambling State, you're going to wish you had a lot of DBs. It's going to be a matchup nightmare for anybody. You cannot play man against an Art Browse defense. You play man against an Art Browse defense, you're going to get smoked. I'm dead serious. Now, if you're a Grambling State fan, I want you to listen closely. If you make this move, just know that there will be backlash. You got to learn how to handle it. Just keeping it real with y'all. Because Art Browse did piss off a lot of people. So the media is going to be very tough at him, even though he was exonerated. But sometimes you can be exonerated and people still think you're guilty or something. So just letting y'all know. People were asking me about my opinion of that hiring, and I just kept it real. I'm not the AD. I know you guys have heard me say that before. Since I'm not the AD of any of these schools, I don't make these decisions. I'm not the coach. They got to live with the decision they make. That's how I was raised. If anybody makes a decision, you got to be the one to live with that decision. So he's the real deal. I'm not going to front with y'all. He's the real deal. Is he a piece of shit to some people? Yeah. But hey, Grambling, they're doing what's best for Grambling. So that's all I can say on that matter. But if that move happens, Jackson State, by having a lot of DBs, is helpful. It is very helpful. You got to have multiple DBs that can cover tall receivers, fast receivers. You got to have a different array of DBs. Jackson State got tall corners. They got speedy corners. They got long corners with 6'2" wingspan. They got corners who can, well, DBs in general, they could jump out of the gym. That's why it's important to develop the young guys. And Herman Smith, I think he's going to be ready to compete. He showed something. I know he had the game where he had the fumble and the kick return. He's a freshman. He'll learn from it. But I know what talent looks like. I know what the attributes look like. And he has the potential to really be a player in this game. I can't wait to see his progression. And I'm going to do more videos of these. I think it's fun. I think it's good to know the roster within And make sure to share this video, like this video. This is RawTruth Media, giving you the raw content that you deservedly need. Peace and blessings. Peace and love to everybody, and I'm out.